What's going on, guys? It's me, Dreamliner Fan 2016 here, and today we have an awesome model plane unboxing video for you guys. I hope you guys are excited, and without being said, let's get into it. So, here's my box right here. This is from USPS on priority mail, and this was an order from eBay. So, it has been a while since I last ordered something on eBay. Usually, I would order something from eBay when it comes to rare models that I want to acquire. So this is actually one of them, and it is a model I've been wanting for a very long time. And man, seeing this here at my house, oh, it is gonna be amazing. I feel so happy right now. So yeah, this is a recently acquired eBay purchase that I did. This guy comes all the way from Hacienda Heights, California. So I think that's somewhere around Central California or somewhere around Southern California, as far as I think. And man, I kind of feel a bit excited to finally unbox this. Now, I do want to give you guys a little story before we get into the unboxing. So this model right here, I did order this model way back in December last year. However, it broke upon shipping, so I decided to contact the seller. Well, the seller actually replied to me that this model was actually broken, so I decided to skip the shipping and not let it ship it to my house. But then there's another of this model that actually came up on eBay somewhere around May, and oh boy, I wanted to get it real bad. So I was in Seattle at that time, and currently right now I've been putting that at my watch list for a very long time, and then I wanted to make an offer on this model. I wanted to make an offer because the original price was $100 bucks. So I did contact the seller about it and say, hey, can you make it to 85 bucks? And he accepts the offer, and I purchased it for around 100 something bucks. So that was a big of a hefty price, but overall it's a good deal for if you don't want to get the model at 100 bucks, then you could just drop it down to 85 bucks. So that's good. That's kind of an okay offer, even though it is hella expensive. Yeah, that is too much money for me, but I wanted this model real bad. I wanted this model real bad, really bad. But regardless, it is finally here at my house, and today's the day I unboxed this. So let's get into the unboxing and see the model itself. Man, I am so excited. And here we go, boys. Let's do this. Let me just open up that knife. Cut it from this side right here. So once again, I cannot thank the seller enough for actually making an offer on this model, and once again, finally here into my collection. So if this all goes well, then I wonder what I can do to purchase another model from him. But regardless, super excited. Yeah, kind of somewhat of a satisfying cut, but overall, I am okay with it. So we got the flaps opened up, and open those flaps up, and inside this bubble wrap, let's take them out. We got one piece of bubble wrap. Oh, it's actually all bubble wrap, but regardless enough, let's just take it out. And there she is. This is the NG Models JetBlue Airways Airbus A321Neo in the balloon's tail. I've been wanting this model real bad, and this is the exact model I've been wanting a lot. And man, I'm so happy to finally have this thing into my collection. Oh boy. Wow, I am really glad. And this is overall my second JetBlue model into my collection as well. So yeah, so I guess everything's out of the box, so we're gonna now yeet the box. Ooh, it landed perfectly. Nice. And oh man, wow. Welcome JetBlue A321Neo into my collection. I've been dying to see you, and man, wow. I'm so happy that you're here. Let's do this. Let's get reviewing the box and unbox this model. So we'll start off with the review of the box first. And here it is, you guys, the NG Models 1/400 scale JetBlue Airways Airbus A321Neo in the balloon's tail. Man, once again, I'm so happy to finally acquire this model into my collection, and man, it's a good asset for my JetBlue fleet. Wow, I cannot believe it. The first time I had this model shipped, the vertical stabilizer did came detached and I had to cancel it, but fast forward a couple months later, in the summer of 2022, it's actually the first day of summer, and it's finally here. It is finally here. Wow, I am so happy right now. So let's get started with the box. You got the Airbus A321Neo tiles right there, the computer generated image of the aircraft. Man, look at that box design. Wow, that is beautiful. Wow. Once again, NG Models does have a very awesome box art, and I just love it nevertheless. JetBlue tiles, JetBlue logo right there, NG Models logo right there, 1/400 scale die-cast collectible model. And the registration of this aircraft is November 2016 Juliet. And keep in mind, guys, this is actually an NG Models older A321Neo mold, which is basically back in 2019. They recently reproduced the A321Neo aircraft alongside the A319 and A320, which are new molds from NG. So I can assume like the newer version of the A321Neo mold would look better than this one. I may try to do a comparison video between these two molds, and yeah, so at least it's nice to have like one of NG's older A321 models, like this one right here. I may try to get the A321 in the prism tail, and yeah. So here's your sides right here. Looking nice as always, looking pretty, but they're pretty much the same, so no need to complain about. And here's the back side of the aircraft, and this thing right here is like collectible aircraft wings Australia. So like I said, this actually came from California, but I'm assuming this actually came from a retailer in Australia. So you can see pretty much the sides are the same. You can see their social media pages right there. And here's the item number for this model. The item number is 13019. And here's your warning hazards right there. So yeah, that's it for the box art. And once again, I cannot admire this beautiful box art right here by NG Models. And that looks really pretty, like I said. But regardless, enough. Time for me to unbox this. Oh boy, I cannot wait to finally unbox this model. And wow, really excited once again. Regardless, enough. Let's finally unbox this model for you guys. And let's do it, you guys. Here we go. Oh boy, I'm really excited. Now keep in mind, this is actually in the November releases for 2020 by NG Models, and it's really a good model, I gotta say, and it looks nice. But we just opened the flaps, and oh boy, I'm really excited to finally see it. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Now come out there. Wow, look at that. Holy crap. Wow. Man, you're looking pretty. And there she is out of the box. Now, just to make sure that the quality control is about right. Okay, we got the wings attached, so that's good. Let's see if the horizontal stabilizers are... Yes, finally. Wow. Man. Woo! Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Man. Wow. I have no words, you guys, but this is beautiful. Wow. Once again, really so happy to finally have this model into my collection, and what a nice asset to my JetBlue fleet. And here's the absolutely wonderful JetBlue Airways Airbus A321Neo in the balloon's tail as part of the November 2020 releases by NG Models. Man, I can assure you guys, this is actually a beautiful model at this time. Wow. I can still say that it's beautiful, regardless, even though it's in NG's older A321Neo mold, but it hasn't came detached. No missing antennas, no broken wings, no broken horizontal stabilizers. That's just great. That is just great. And once again, I'm just so happy to finally have this model into my collection. And this is actually my first ever NG A321Neo model. I may consider getting a couple of NG's A321Neo molds in their newer set, like the June releases. Yeah, they announced these in the June releases. Or regardless, this is a very nice asset to my collection. Now, if I can try like prop the camera here. Alright, now let's get started with the full-on review. So, you got your nose cone right there, nose shape of the aircraft, which I gotta say, it's kind of like a bit pointy, but I think it actually looks a lot, I think it may appear a bit pointy, I would say, but I think this is actually a great design from NG back in its time frame. You got your cockpit windows right there, and I think there should be like, I'm not sure, there's like pitot tubes and static ports right there, but regardless, I'm still okay with it. And here's your name of the aircraft right there. If I can like try to move it a little closer. It says, Aruba, Jamaica, Blue, I want to take ya. So that's a pretty clever name for this aircraft right here. So you got your top antenna right there. You got your L1 door right there. Free fly logo right there. JetBlue titles, billboard titles right there. Here's your emergency exits with your emergency exit indicators, slide indicators right there. Look at that wing detail. Wow, there's so much detail in the slats, the flaps, and like the wing itself. Wow, that looks pretty nice. And here are the engines right there. I think, are these Pratt & Whitney's, I think? I may show up on, I may like put a text on the screen on what these engines are on this aircraft. But I'm assuming these could be like Pratt & Whitney engines. Pratt & Whitney engines, I believe. There are two different types of Neo molds for this aircraft. And I gotta say, the Neo engines on NG's aircraft are perfectly sized. So let me just like lower my tripod down, and here's like the size of that engine. Man, look at that. Really enough ground clearance. Let me show you guys the front. Let me show you the front. Wow. How about that? Massive prop to NG Models for getting the Neo engines right. That is amazing. Wow. Very clever. And yeah. So on top you should have like your beacon light right there. Here's your Wi-Fi box right there, along with your other top antenna. You got the bottom antenna right there. I think this is like an additional emergency exit door, I believe. And transitioning to the very back of the aircraft, you got your L2 door right there, your US flag, Airbus A321Neo tiles right there, and your aircraft registration, November 2016 Juliet, like I said. And there is the balloon's tail, which I gotta tell you guys, that is amazing coloring by NG. Look at that. I think the saturation is about right, and wow, that looks beautiful. And of course you got your APU right there, and your horizontal stabilizers. Man, take a look at that beauty. Can you just like admire how beautiful this model is? I have no words. This is absolutely beautiful. I tell you what, very beautiful model by NG. Wow, such a beautiful model. And here's your other side of the aircraft with your cargo door right there. That's your front, and your two extra cargo doors should be at the back. One over here, and one over here. So yeah, overall NG Models, this is an amazing model from its like 2020 time frame. And even though like there can be some issues, like some of NG's older AC21 molds do have like some broken horizontal stabilizers. Some may have missing landing gear, well, not missing landing gear, missing antennas, or maybe rarely a missing landing gear. But with NG's new A321Neo mold, or A321 aircraft in general, I can assume that this model will still turn out what I'm saying is like that model will turn out better than this one, even though like the older design does look pretty nice. Yeah, so forgot to mention that this is the Sharklet aircraft right there. Like I said, perfectly nice color. And yeah, once again, NG, very amazing job with this model, and that's the reason why they're NG models. They're next generation. They nail every single part of the aircraft right. The coloring, the wings, the engines, landing gear, which rolls, anything from NG models, you can doubt about it. They are amazing. And now let's go over the other proportions of the aircraft. So here's your top view right there. Your antennas are supposed to be right there, beacon box, Wi-Fi box, and here's some more of that amazing detail of the horizontal stabilizers and wing. I know my finger is kind of like blocking the right one. Well, okay, I think you can see much more better. And here's the bottom of the aircraft. You got your sand hole right there. Oh, like that amazing detail. Bottom antenna, of course. Fantastic work by NG, of course, like always. And here's your front of the aircraft right here. Really love the wing, ground flex configuration of the wings. That's massive props to NG as always. And here's the backside of the aircraft with the amazing horizontal stabilizers looking pretty shaped. Like I would say the horizontal stabilizers are perfectly level. That's what I meant to say. And yeah, that is it for the review. Now, I did see a JetBlue A321Neo in the balloon's tail, but that's a different registration. The aircraft I saw was November 2002 Juliet, which is the first JetBlue A321Neo in San Francisco in October 2019. It wasn't really like the best shot that I got, but I'm kind of like okay on how that shot actually turned out. I rarely see like a JetBlue A321Neo nowadays. I mainly see their A321 in the prism tail. But they do have some A321COs in the balloon's tail. So yeah, I gotta tell you guys, the balloon's tail is actually pretty. I tell you, like the tail design of the balloon's tail actually looks very pretty, and they also have like the streamers, ribbons. Those also look nice too. High rise is also a good one. Spotlight tail is actually my favorite tail of JetBlue's fleet, and the balloon's tail can fall in second place. Third can be high rise, but regardless enough, pretty model and a very nice asset to my JetBlue fleet as always. And it is a model that I have finally acquired after one delay, and now it's here. Man, I'm super happy. Now let's conclude this video and give my overall thoughts. Man, it's crazy to think to finally have a model that I've been wanting ever since I started model plane collecting. Man, this is such a beautiful asset to my collection, and once again, I'm just flabbergasted to finally have a beautiful model like this into my collection. Wow, this is... I have no words. I literally have no words. I'm just already happy to finally have this model into my collection, and once again, one delay pretty much screwed up. We had to wait for a couple of months, and by May, I finally bought it, and it has came perfectly intact. And whew, I've seen a lot of these reviews already. I know I might be late, but first time acquiring this model, and this model is pretty much rare nowadays, so kind of like hard to find it in any retailer. Your best bet is to go for eBay. I know you're gonna have to like pay a hefty price for that one. I know how to like go through mine, but regardless, I'm just so happy to finally have this model in my collection, and it was worth it. I tell you what, it was worth it to finally have this model after spending a ton of money. But regardless, it's amazing. I know I try to like be real with my budget, but when you get something like this, my wallet's gonna be mad at me, but I'm trying my best to actually add more money into my wallet. So yeah, But regardless enough, I'm just still happy to finally have this model in my collection. Big thanks to NG Models for this amazing quality of an A321Neo mold. I can't wait to purchase one of their newer A320 molds, and like I said, I think their newer A320 mold and A320 family molds are gonna turn out much better than what you're seeing right here. But once again, I think their older design is a lot better. Well, I would say not a lot better, but just better in some sort of way. And yeah, so I guess that's it for this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and turn on that post notification bell so you won't miss a video like this anytime soon. And if you want to see more of my model plane content, then you can click on the card that's going to be appearing on your screen, and you're going to be checking all that out. And don't forget to check out my model plane unboxings too, if you want to go check that out as well. So regardless enough, I guess that's it for this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Anyways, good night.